Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Unnamed here today with a new ship on a new planet. I was hoping to try and get my executive mansion done, but unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. I was waiting for some new parts for a new computer so I could get better frame rate. Lag wouldn't be as big of an issue as it has been. Unfortunately, that's not happening. Packages are being delivered very slowly right now, so I decided, what the hell, I'll start something new, and I designed this. This is still not complete, it's a work in progress. It is a planetary landing craft. It seats 6 crew members. I could probably fit a few more chairs in here, but for right now, 6 plus 4 in the cryo chamber and the captain, so 11 in total. It has everything you need: refinery, connector, assembler, gravity for when you're in orbit, oxygen generator, hydrogen tanks, oxygen tank, medical bay. Like I said, everything you need. And let's go ahead and take a look at this thing in its glory before I head down to the planet and try to land this thing, because I haven't done that yet. We're going to figure out just how well this thing works or doesn't work together. So as you can see, I've got it fully hooked up to a bunch of hydrogen engines. Some tires down here to hopefully dampen any rough landings, some landing gears here. This front door that pops open so you can get a rover in and out. With these maglock clamps, which I haven't used before, to lock it in place so I can shake this thing all about. It's pretty maneuverable. And yeah, this door won't pop loose. It has a bunch of gun turrets, 4 turrets, in case you need to land on a spider planet. Like I said, it's got a connector down here for a rover, which I have yet to build. So yeah, it's a pretty much self-sustaining base of operations that you can use to put down on a planet, and yeah, everything should work. The only thing it doesn't have is a jump drive and atmospheric thrusters, but there's more than enough ice down there, so hydrogen should not be a problem. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and figure out if this thing's gonna land. So let's start getting this thing up to speed. Solar panels up here, recharge the batteries down in the back section of this ship. So you shouldn't need that much power. Everything is pretty much self-sufficient. As you can see, I've got these oxygen farms on the back here. So even if you land on a moon or bug planet, you shouldn't be hurting too bad for oxygen, though that is a possibility. Okay, we're pretty much at max speed. Let's go ahead, get our angle of approach properly, shut off the inertial dampeners until we're getting closer to the ground. There we go, 104.4 maximum speed. And yeah, everything looks like it's holding together really well. Of course, landing this thing is going to be the big test. It's very roomy, very spacious in this thing. Mostly that's an illusion, thanks to this steel catwalk ceiling here. It is not the most durable ship, and really how I imagine this working is that a larger ship actually would tow this thing into place and then kind of throw it at the planet while everyone's aboard. And that that should work. I don't know, I haven't tested it just yet. Mainly because I need to get a friend to help me with that, and with the problems multiplayer is having, well, that's something for a later date. I figured I might as well get the lander built and get that out of the way first. So far, everything seems to be working pretty well. The approach, pretty good. So I don't know, this is unfortunately the most boring part of the video. So if you guys want to go ahead and skip ahead and skip all of my senseless, pointless rambling, that'd be fine. Now this front door, I wish I could have done more with this thing. But because of how rotors work and how glass doors and all that, I don't know. I just couldn't get this thing to fit together properly. So there's a little gap at the top. I wanted as good of a seal as I could possibly get. But that's not going to happen. And also, I wanted to find a way to clamp this landing door ramp into place, but couldn't really do that with the vanilla things I had. So this is 98% vanilla. I also used some railings. If I can look... whatever. There's a staircase behind me with some railings that I did not want to do that. With some railings to make sure that I'm not, you know, falling down the stairs every time I'm trying to go up or down. Looks like we're going to be making a nighttime landing. Unfortunately, that's not quite what I wanted. And we're not going to be landing in a nice flat area either, it seems like. Well, I'll probably get to see how well this thing works in atmosphere. But yeah, during the approach, turning off your inertial dampeners to conserve on hydrogen, very much recommended. And also stocking this thing full of ice is also highly recommended. Because, you know, you want that oxygen if you're going to a moon or a planet without oxygen, and you're definitely going to want that hydrogen. And these oxygen farms do not produce hydrogen. Okay. We're under 10,000 meters. Still looking good. I want to adjust this a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn my hydrogen engines on. We're slowing down, slowing down. Now the main question is, will I be able to stop completely, or will it just keep yanking me? I mean, the ship is only 500,000 kilos, which is one of my lighter ships. Large ships, actually. And yeah, looks like it's doing the job just fine. Okay, so I'm pretty much stable in the atmosphere. That's good. Let's see if I can catch up to the sun a little bit so you guys can actually see where I'm going to land. Now, I'm not sure how much burn time 2 hydrogen tanks will give you. That's probably something they should stick in the lower left-hand corner. You know, how much hydrogen you have to fuel. Just a little bit of lag as my game saves. Okay. So we're going at max speed. We're not losing altitude as far as I can tell. The number's going down just because I'm like flying over this mountain range. I saw a grassy area up ahead, and it looks like there's a frozen lake over here. So I think I'll go ahead and put myself towards that. That'll give me probably the best landing site. It's still going to be a nighttime landing, so probably not going to be able to see very much. Unfortunately, I tried to time this to where I was going to be in the daylight, but it just didn't work out. I misjudged the star's rotation around the planet. Because, you know, in this game, planets don't orbit the star orbits the planets. But so far, so good. Everything seems to be working properly. Nothing has popped loose yet. That was my biggest concern, especially with that rotor. Just that thing ripping itself apart. And it looks like the maglocks have been doing their job. It's not really rattling around or moving or anything. So that's good. Getting pretty close. Looks like the ground flattens out closer I get to that lake, so I might just try to put myself down there. We're also getting a bit more daylight over here, which is fantastic. Catching up to the sun. Oh yeah, this looks like a pretty good spot to put down right up ahead. So I'm going to cut my forward thrust. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I may have boned myself. I don't think I'm slowing down fast enough. Oh no, I am. Okay, I'm fine. Oh man, that was a bit of a nail-biter moment right there. Okay, so this clearing up ahead with that nice dark patch of ground, that looks good. Probably some good resources down there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oof. Hey, what do you know? The wheels worked. Cool. We have touchdown. Let's get to a bit more even ground. There we go. All right. So far, so good. So let's go ahead, clamp ourselves down. Well, I would. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's unlock this. Moment of truth. Let's see if my ramp building capabilities are up to snuff. Huh. Well... it's not perfect, but we're down, and we're safe. Lifted myself up off the ground a little bit, huh? This is just prototype, of course. I'm probably going to adjust this so it clamps on the side, maybe. That might work a little better. Yeah. That ain't bad. Not bad at all. And just like that, you now have a base of operations that you can drive into, do your mining, do all that crap. Let's see real quick, actually, if anything took any damage down here. Oh, that's good. No, nothing took any damage, despite having hit the ground pretty damn hard. No? There we go, that's all she wrote, folks. The Unnamed Industries Mobile Planetary Base, version 1.0. It works. Works like a charm. So, see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. See you around.